Hello, and we'll be talking about the monetary policy easing situation in India, whether we have reached the point where the monetary policy can start thinking of monetary easing. Despite global economic growth outperforming expectations in 2023 and into 2024, discussion about monetary easing is still persisting due to the high interest rate in some advanced economies. When we look outside, we can see that the US is having its core inflation below 30%. For a developed country, this is still a little high, but still people there are starting to think about the process of monetary easing. So in India also, people have started asking the same question to the Monetary Policy Commission headed by RBI Governor. The question has been raised based on the expectation that inflation is expected to soften here in India also. But when we look at the past inflation data, we will be able to see that when predicting the flow of the inflation, we always have to be cautious. But the people feel that the growth rate in India is robust now. The inflation is also easing. So maybe this is the best time to make the decision and make the necessary policy changes. But as the RBI governor has mentioned many times, whenever any policy change is going to happen, they have to look at many things before they take a decision. In the case of monetary policy decisions, the decisions is taken based on three matrices. One is the inflation in the economy, two, the growth rate of the economy, and three, the financial state stability of the economy. As you would have realized by now, uh, as the inflation reduces, there is a usual tendency for monetary easing as the cash flow of the economy has come down. So government will be focusing on making money easily available to the citizen. Thus, there will be monetary easing. When the government wants a country to grow at an appreciable rate, again, the government makes sure that the public gets the fund at lower rates. So the monetary rates are reduced to stimulate the economic growth. Even if both these conditions are satisfied, the other metrics, the financial stability of the country is another very important metrics, and it has to be looked before any policy decision is taken. Consider a situation where the core inflation is low, but the credit growth rate is high. Then a preemptive easing will result in financial instability. This is because if the credit rate is already high, further reduction in policy rates will put more pressure on the financial institutions for loans, and this will create more problems in the entire system. So, based on this, we can see that when it comes to monetary policy decisions, the committee has to take a nuanced approach before coming to a conclusion. As far as what India needs to do, as per my opinion, India should wait before they start a monetary easing process. Post pandemic, the scenario is mixed. India shows signs of economic rebound, suggesting potential for high neutral rates, yet the pandemic's lasting impact could argue for lower rates. And also, we need to consider the fact that the Russia Ukraine war has also had affected our economy. So, as per my opinion, the committee should wait before they take a decision. And let's not forget that the global factors like commodity prices and geopolitical tensions can still impact India's inflation and growth, making the RBI's job more challenging. Also, there is a big challenge that the India's large informal sector poses to the monetary policy. It is very difficult to gauge the exact impact of inflation and growth control on this segment. While the committee and the government is working together to get indices that will help them measure these impacts, complete understanding is still difficult. So it becomes absolutely necessary that the committee should not take any preemptive actions. RBI can still use many other tools other than the repo rate to control the cash flow in the economy and maintain the inflation level, such as the open market operations and the cash reserve ratio adjustments. And they can use these to manage the economy for now. The committee should closely coordinate with the government as both their policies must complement each other. The RBI must remain agile in 2024, ready to adjust the policy in response to shift in growth, inflation, or financial stability. The complex post-pandemic economy requires careful navigation, avoiding preemptive actions while being prepared to act swiftly as and when needed.